we start, we're going to do two sections to the press conference. So the first part will be reflecting on tonight, and then we'll move on to preview the game against Chelsea.
Sean, firstly, your thoughts on a really impressive win?
Yeah, pleased that when asked in the week, including yourself, about what do you need to change, I said we've got to score goals. You know, I think the performance level at home has been pleasing actually all season. But you've got to win games and you've got to score goals, and I thought we did that. You know, I thought it was another strong performance, particularly first half, against a good outfit, we know that. And I thought we did all you've got to do the basics well, and with so many changes which are enforced because of Jimmy Garner's sickness, I was so pleased. You know, the thing that you've heard me talk about endlessly this season is the mentality, and I think you can sense there's a connected group, you know, because the change, it's not like everyone does that. Sometimes it creeps into football clubs when it's like, oh, you know, how are we going to operate? We haven't got this. Well, everyone just went, yeah, okay, this is who's playing. We're all on it. You know, Jack moves position, Youngie moves position, Duke goes deeper, Seamus comes in, and yeah, just like, yeah, let's get on it, let's go and play. And that's when you're on something. Doesn't guarantee anything, but it's when you're on something, and I think we are on something.
Absolutely. This was a result that holds so much significance because obviously it takes Everton out of the bottom three, so it has that significance for fans. How does it feel for you as a manager and for your group of players? Does it have that extra meaning as a result of that, or is it just another game, another win for you?
No, look, I mean, I don't change my storyline. My value in it is a season's work. You know, the ups and downs of it are what you have to control as a manager. The results, of course, or do the best you can control the results. That's not easy. But the end of the season is where it really counts. So the idea of the points, I wasn't, you know, blaming anyone. I'm going, right, okay, it's done. So therefore, let's get on with it. And I think the players have been very responsive to that. They've gone, yeah, okay, let's park it and let's just get on with things. We don't know what's going to come back or if anything's going back. So therefore, we can't guarantee that. So what can we guarantee? Well, we guarantee our mentality to keep playing hard like we were anyway, I thought. I thought the performance levels have been very good. And I thought recently, turning performances into winning performances, the 10 points happened. I thought it was a good performance against Man United. You know I did. And I think we backed that up, you know, with another two good performances, one away, and of course here, which is important, excuse me, because obviously the amount of fans that get in here every time we play here, it's a reward for them because they've supported us without doubt in numbers, but also in voice.
When Newcastle came here last season, it was one of the hardest moments of the season for Everton. Do you think, therefore, that this is a good barometer to show just how much you've improved and how sustained that progress is in such a short period of time?
I think different seasons bring different situations. You know, we change things in the summer. We try to find a bigger balance to the squad. I think we've done that, and get a more connected squad and a more connected unit, and then connect with the fans. And I think I've spoken endlessly about it because I believe it. I've been in the game a long time as a player. I'm a long time as a manager now, and I believe it. I think it's the underbelly of an authentic team, and that's what I wanted when I got here. And I think you're seeing signs of it. There's still more to come from it. And, you know, it's still got to continue to grow. But I think it's a very authentic-looking group of players. And I think that there's a thing about supporters when they can smell it, you know, on a team. I've always said it, and I think they can. Doesn't mean we're brilliant or any of that. I'm not making big statements about that. But it means you've got a connected team that care deeply about what they're doing, and it shows through their performances. And I think that should be a given as a player, but it's not always. And I think fans really respect that. And I certainly think Evertonians and the Toffees respect it. So I think that's important.
Sean, you've talked before, you know, earlier in the season the XG was there, but the goals weren't there. Today there was both. I mean, that must be one of the most satisfying performances you've had in your time as an Everton
Well,
manager.
the strange thing about being a manager, the first 3 home games of the season were very satisfying, and we didn't win. So, you know, the fact you win obviously is more satisfying because that's the business, that's what we're in. But I can't go too far from being honest and say that some of the performances in this season, I personally have thought of very, very strong performances, are very good performances, and yet we didn't win. I know the ones I prefer. That's the ones where you don't play as well and you win. Make no mistake.
At times it was deafening there with the fans, and it felt like the players knew how to use that energy this time around.
Yeah, awesome. I mean, you know, the thing that you marvel at about supporters, these supporters particularly, of course they want good play, of course they want quality. Why wouldn't you? That's the modern way in the modern game. But some of the press in the second half, I think there was one down the far side that, you know, Youngie goes on a full court press, runs his rear off to get there, and the crowd were on their feet, you know, because they're seeing, like I say, you want quality, and I believe we've got quality. But you want a team, you want people who give their everything, and I think that was a marker, you know. And the crowd, this crowd particularly, I said when I got here, respect the past, respect all the stories of the past and the teams and the quality, but also the doggedness, the fight, and build a future. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to revive that energy in the crowd, the people, the support, and the players to understand the underbelly, the earthiness of this club and what it stands for, and then add in the layers of quality of modern football, tactical understanding, technical understanding, and technical and tactical delivery. That's what I'm trying to do.
And Seamus Coleman back in the side, leading the team out. How massive an impact did he have?
Yeah, I mean, it's lastminute.com. We had to change the team literally this afternoon, well, at lunchtime. So pleased for him. I know what a fantastic pro he is. He's got a minor situation, we think, which is unfortunate, but he has been out a long time. That can sometimes happen, but great to have him back. Wore the armband with pride like he does.
There's that sign with your face on says dogs of war behind the goal, and obviously it felt like the players were in the war.
Yeah, I had that made. That's a joke before when he printed it as if it was being serious, which has happened to me before, but
No, I was saying that the players, it felt like they were in a war today. Quite a lot of players going down injured, Tarky throwing his body on the line as he always does.
Nah, they're just getting on with it, not into all that nonsense. The footballers get on with it, so I think they were. Jared came off with, I don't even know what for. They wouldn't let him back on. There's a weird one for you. Come off with blood on your face, and then you've got to stay off for 30 seconds. What's that all about? Wipe it off and get back on, surely. Don't understand that one. That'll be getting questioned. But anyways, I got a yellow card for a referee's decision. That's a new one on me as well, which a referee's decision we all knew was wrong, and I got a yellow card for it. So go figure.
But how pleasing is it for you as a manager to see your players putting the bodies on the line?
Yeah, it's pleasing. It's pleasing as a spoken about, a few moments ago. It's pleasing in the sense that the underbelly of a strong side is not just the quality; it's the feel of a group, and that's the bit I'm pleased for. The hard moments, the hard yards, but for each other. And I think that team connectivity has been exceptional. I think Ganna's been terrific. I think, the last few weeks, I think Ganna's been terrific. And I think Duke today dropping into a deeper role. That's about mentality, though. That's not, when things are not quite right, players go, oh, yeah, but I didn't have this. And they start asking questions. You can smell it on them. You think, right, okay, you're overthinking this, which usually means they're not happy with it. This group today, change the side. Okay, Gaffer, that's what we're doing. Let's take it on. That's where you want to be. And it's getting better all the time. It's getting stronger all the time.
And a big moment for Beto as well, obviously coming off the bench, getting his goal.
Yeah, pleased for him. He's come in, it's not easy. A lot of expectation when you come in. He's raw, he's aggressive. We want that side of it. I think he went through us where he thought he had to give more than that. I'm like, no. Use the attributes you've got. It's a powerful thing to use your physicality. And I'm so pleased for him. He sticks at it. He's desperately disappointed not to start, but I thought Dom did deliver a good performance again, and he's back looking stronger again. But to get him on the pitch and for him to deliver and get that goal, absolutely fantastic for him. Doing the world of good as well.
Any further questions on tonight before we move on to Chelsea? We'll take one more from Will.
Excuse me.
Just a quick one. Just what happened with Jordan Pickford when he got a bit of treatment? Is he all right?
Yeah, I think so. He just got a niggly thing on his knee, I think. I'll find out more tomorrow because, I never like to talk about it until you find out 24, 40 hours later sometimes. So, yeah, I don't think it's anything too serious.
Okay, well now